And when you turn and look at that defense, Kevin, led by Jackson Hood, Calvin Thomas, their secondary, Cole Luke, Reggie Daniels, if I'm an opposing coach, where do you attack this defense? They have to be the deepest team in the state of Arizona.
Well, these Desert Vista Thunder got a front row seat to that defense back in early October. The result 35-10. It's a no-nonsense offense for the Thunder, led by head coach Dan Hines. They want to line up and come right at you. The question, Adam, is that enough to take down this dominant defense? Kimmel and Wagner have done a nice job being the ball hawks. This is a Desert Vista defense that has 15 interceptions, 17 fumble recoveries on the season. On second and long, blitz comes up the middle. Pass is going to be picked off at the 44-yard line. He's got an escort on the return down the far sideline. For the return of 43 yards goes Matt Young. And the Thunder put another 6 on the board.
The defense as well as the offense has been dynamite for the Thunder.
Pressure coming again. Kemp able to escape. He's got a downfield block or two. Then options out. Stanchik not ready for it. But fortunately for him, the ball goes out of bounds. That's twice now that the Thunder have had him ready to drop him for a 5 or a 6 yard loss on the sack. But Kemp able to keep the play alive. So Rodriguez and company enjoying a 21-7 lead. Go back to work offensively. Here's Arredondo punishing the oncoming defenders. Bounces through them. And it'll be a 5, close to a 6 yard pickup for Arredondo. Rodriguez going to go to the air again. Across the middle. Completes it for the first down. Matt Garnon on the reception. And it was Cole Luke who comes up for the tackle, but not before they get a fresh set of downs. Rodriguez using every bit of that play clock. Going to the air again, has Garrett in there, holds it in at midfield, at the 30, at the 25, and run out of bounds near the 20-yard line of the Huskies.
13-12, Thunder leading the Sun with 5:42 to go here in the opening quarter. Well, it's official. The 2014 WNBA All-Star Game is coming to Phoenix July 19th. Don't miss out on the WNBA's most star-studded event taking place this summer at U.S. Airways Center. Secure your tickets today at phoenixmercury.com/all-star. Well, guys, a battle of a couple of former Longhorns tonight, and they need no introduction. Of course, PJ for the Suns and KD for the Oklahoma City Thunder. You talked about the scoring string that Kevin Durant is on, 40 games of 25 points or more. And talking to PJ before the game tonight, asking him, does he change his mindset? He said, the biggest thing about defending Durant is you've got to be very physical with him because of his length. He says the important thing is to get into him early, but also a lot of it is based on, and Eddie, you know this from your playing days, how the officials are calling the game. He said the one thing you can't do is allow him to get to the free throw line where he is so deadly. In the 2 meetings so far this season, he is 18 of 20 from the line. And PJ said, of course, at the end of the day, you just hope he's having a bad shooting night.
Well, and Kevin, that's the problem when you try to body up on Kevin Durant.
It is time now for our LifeLock ultimate play of the game. That'll take you back a few years. And I'll tell you what, fans certainly enjoying it. We saw it on the jumbo screen here at the U.S. Airways Center. And the man who did that feat sits here to my left. Suns Ring of Honor member, Hall of Fame finalist, Mayor. What else am I going to add to the list next time we talk to you, Kevin Johnson?
No, that's plenty.
Well, you're here tonight as with the Suns honor that 20th anniversary of the dunk over Hakeem Olajuwon. So many great memories, not just of that night, but of those times here in Phoenix. You were talking before the game tonight. You grew up not just as a player, but as a man here in Phoenix.
You know, I say it over and over. I came here at 21 years old, and I lived here for 12 years. And everything I learned as a young adult, I learned in Phoenix. So everything that I do good today is based on Jerry Colangelo and Cotton Fitzsimmons, Mark West, Jeff Hornacek, my teammates, Eddie, Tom Chambers, this community, the fans. We always realized it was bigger than basketball. Yes, we wanted to win on the court and be successful, but the experience that I had here is unbelievable.
And lastly, just a quick update on the arena project there in Sacramento for you.
We're on track. We're going to have a brand new building in 2016. If anybody wants to get out of the heat in Phoenix and come visit Sacramento, we're going to have a brand new arena downtown, and it will revitalize downtown Sacramento exactly like this arena did here in Phoenix. Again, everything I learned and everything I'm doing today was learned here in Phoenix.
Pretty good blueprint.
Absolutely.
Good to see you, my friend.
Thank you.
Guard Kevin Johnson. And by the way, guys, he said it's much tougher being in politics than it is guarding one Michael Jordan. Steve, Eddie.
I'm sure it is. No question. K-Ray and KJ.
Fueled by the youthful enthusiasm and energy of a matinee crowd, the Phoenix Mercury return home looking for a bounce-back performance as they host their old friends from Los Angeles, the LA Sparks. Well, hi again, everybody, alongside Ann Myers-Drysdale, Kevin Ray, and delighted you could join us for some midday hoops here. Youthful crowd on hand here. You always enjoy that, and many of these young fans getting to experience the WNBA and the Phoenix Mercury for the first time. And the Mercury, who might be a little basketball weary, having played a lot of games over the last 3 days, could use that big shot of adrenaline.
But this is such a great day because the kids are so loud, and it's a fun day to be a part of because the team really feeds off that.
The Suns take on the Boston Celtics. Of course, the Celtics making their one and only visit here to the Valley of the Sun. But we'll talk more about that in a moment. Let's talk about the Suns and maybe where their heads are at coming into this ball game, TC. Loser to 3 straight, lost a tough one against Charlotte the other night, and as a result, a team powwow, literally, yesterday at practice. A little bit of a team meeting, but it involved some of the management squad as well. Your thoughts on that? And keep in mind that Paul Pierce was a game-time decision tonight, battling a sore ankle, a sore knee. So anxious to see how much we see him in the second half. Don't forget, they're heading to Los Angeles for a rematch of the Los Angeles Lakers on Sunday. The Suns, though, have got to take full advantage of having this 14-point advantage. And that was the point you made during the break, is we know what this team is capable of, but it's the problem is getting it to happen consistently. Can it happen now over the course of 4 quarters instead of just 2 quarters in that first half? But interestingly enough, the big 4 for the Boston Celtics, just 6 of 20 from the field.
So here we go, following the timeout. Orton out of the shotgun, bunch formation out to the right. Now Austin moves out beyond the numbers to the right. Here's the snap. Pressure comes, pass complete to Bryant. Bryant shakes the defender. Bryant into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Empty backfield, takes the snap. All kinds of time, now steps up, throwing deep. Man wide open near side. Bryant catching it at the 50. Cuts it back middle of the field, left to right. Gets a block at the 30, at the 20, at the 15, at the 10. And finally, run down from behind at the Denver 4-yard line. Omar Bolden racing to prevent Bryant from getting into the end zone. 79 yards, Romo to Bryant.
Out of the shotgun. Romo takes the snap, throws quick to Beasley. Beasley looks for a block. Beasley into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys.